So the way this works is that there are some countries that it is very customary to accept bribes. Very customary to accept bribes. So if you're not allowed to do that, you can't do business in that country. And we've been finding ways to get around that for years. However, with the country getting more, uh, say, politically binary and not being able to, one side prosecuting the other, you open yourself up to more liability. There was liability to begin with. So what this bill, what this executive order does is it makes it easier for us as in companies, U.S. companies, to do business overseas and not be prosecuted when you come back. Because if it is illegal inside the United States, the way it works, if it's legal inside the United States and you do it outside the United States, then you can be prosecuted in the United States. And that's what this is trying to end.
If an American goes over to a foreign country and starts doing business over there legally, legitimately, or otherwise.
U.S. President Donald Trump has directed the Justice Department to pause investigations and prosecutions of Americans suspected or accused of bribing foreign governments. An executive order he signed Monday directs his Attorney General, Pam Bondi, to halt enforcement of the 1977 Foreign Corrupt Practices Act, or FCPA, which made it a crime for companies operating in the U.S. to bribe foreign officials. Trump claimed the anti-corruption measure made it harder for U.S. businesses to cut deals overseas with less scrupulous partners.
Nobody wants to do business. They say, look, we can deal with China. They can do whatever they want. We can deal with Russia. We can deal with anybody. And we have a normal life. You deal with America, the FBI gets over there.
The law has become a guiding force for how American businesses operate overseas. An anti-corruption watchdog, Transparency International, said the FCPA made the United States a leader in addressing global corruption. In a statement, the executive director of Transparency International said Trump's order, quote, diminishes and could pave the way for completely eliminating the crown jewel in the U.S.'s fight against global corruption. Trump claimed without citing evidence that overzealous law enforcement was frightening off possible business.
Nobody wants to do business because they don't want to feel like every time they pick up a phone they're going to jail. So we'll sign this, and it takes courage to sign it because you only get bad publicity when you sign it.
A White House fact sheet said Trump's directive calls for...
And that's the thing. It can be easily publicized as a corrupt act. So it's good for America, it's bad for China, and there's no way to spin it. I don't think it's good for civilization, I don't think bribing is good, but if you can't get into a country and do business, and your competitors, your adversaries can get into that country and do business because they don't have a problem buttering the hands of the officials there, then your country has a problem in and of itself. So it's just the way the world works, unfortunately.